Monday, and this week is going to be all about fire safety. So Zara has a little fire safety book that we're going to be working on right now, and we're starting a little bit late. It is 11:21. We're supposed to start at 11 o'clock, but mommy had some laundry that definitely needed to be folded, so I went ahead and did that. We already had breakfast, all of those good things. So now we're going to get started on our day. So as you guys know, from 11 to noon.
Mom, I'm hungry. Can we finish going down? We can get some breakfast.
We already had breakfast.
I mean lunch.
Lunch. Okay. So take your hand out of your mouth.
All right.
So we're going to be talking all about fire safety today. Well, all this week we're going to be talking about fire safety. And as you know, from 11:30 to...
Yes, we are, everybody.
So as you know, from 11:30 to noon, we normally do reading, writing, and art. We are going to still do that. From 11 o'clock to noon, we do reading, writing, and art. But we started at 11:22. And so if we need the full hour, we'll just go to 12:22. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Zara, going to go ahead and write your name. Let me get your pencil so you can go ahead and write your name on your fire safety book, okay?
So everybody, I'm working on this today, this fire safety plan. And this is when we read and writing. So we're doing reading and writing and art. So I just was talking to you, everybody. Reading and writing and art is when we read and write and art. Alright, so everybody, we're going to work today. We're going to show you how to work.
Alright, good girl. Where does it say name? Where it says name, I need you to write your name.
There, it says name. There it says name. Z-A-R-A.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. Okay. So this is her fire safety book. And this is what we're going to be working on today. For reading, writing, and art. As you can see, she just wrote her name. That is writing. And she's...
touchdown.
Okay, hold on. Y'all, I want you to read the front of your book. What does it say? What does your book say?
My book say, My Fire Safety Book.
Amazing. Okay, so let's open it and see what's inside. So the first thing that you have is a what? What is this?
Fire truck. Fire truck.
That's right. Good reading. Can you trace the word fire truck?
Yes, I can.
I know you can, Mama. Good
So
job.
everybody, I'm tracing this fire safety plan, and I was little when I got this thing. So everybody, this is a fire truck, and I'm about to trace it. So it's fire truck because it has letters on the front.
That's correct. What is a fire truck?
A fire truck is a car, looks like a car.
It looks like a car, but what does the fire truck do? What is it for?
It's for to save everybody when they stuck or when animals stuck in the trees.
That's correct. That is correct. So if we call the fire truck if an animal is stuck in the tree, we also call the fire truck if there's a fire in our home or in our school or in a car is on fire. We always call the fire truck for any type of fire.
Are we gonna call like fire? Fire!
I will show you. That's a great observation. That's a great question. I'm going to show you what you need to do to call the fire truck. Okay? So first, what we need to do is learn about the fire truck and what its functions are. So we just said that the fire truck helps us when we need help for saving us from our animals getting stuck in the tree or for fires, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the fireman or the firewoman needs to go up the ladder to get something out of the tree, right?
Right.
And sometimes if our house is really tall, they need to get in the ladder to get up to our house. Right?
Right. And when there's a fire, they fix.
What do they need to use to put out the fire?
A hose.
Very good. They use a hose to put out the fire. What is in the hose? What comes out of the hose?
A hole.
There's a hole in it, yes. And when they spray it, what are they spraying out of the hose? What's coming out of it?
Water.
That is correct.
And when they get in the face, and it just gets into somebody, and it's in somebody's eye.
Oh my! It gets in your eye?
Yes. When they put the holes in there and look, and the water put fire people into that.
Now, what I wanted to ask you, Zara, is what color is the fire truck?
Red.
The fire truck is red. Do you know why?
Because it's a fire truck.
It's a fire truck.
Just like my fire hat that I got my fire truck. See, everybody?
Yep, they can see your fire hat. You can put your fire hat on and sit down. And put it on. Okay.
I'm still winning.
Okay, just put it back over there. Okay, very good. All right.
Hey, and everybody, we're gonna go trick-or-treating next time.
Okay, so back to the fire truck. What we're gonna do before we start painting, I want you to color the fire truck red. The reason why the fire truck is red is because it can be very noticeable. Like it's red because it lets us know that that is the fire truck. Like you said, that's an identifier. It tells us what that truck is. Identifier. That's right. Sit back down, and I will get you a red crayon so that you can color your fire truck red. Okay?
So everybody, this book is about fire safety, and I like a fire truck because they have everything. And I wish I got a fire truck and get in the fire truck and help somebody.
Well, that would be nice if you got in the fire truck to help somebody. And what color did I say the fire truck is?
Red.
Yeah.
Is this red? It's red.
And while you're coloring the fire truck, I just want to tell you a couple more things about fire safety.
Yes.
So, if there is ever a fire in your home, the first thing that you're going to notice is smoke. And the smoke gets very, very, very high, and it's very thick. So what you're going to want to do is get very low and crawl low. Let me show me how you'll crawl really low. We do this. Why do we crawl so low?
Because smoke.
So that the smoke won't get in your face and in your mouth, which is probably still going to be smoke. But if you crawl really low, it will help you, okay?
All right.
Very good. Very good crawling. So what do you do if there's smoke in the house?
Just crawl very low.
Very good. All right. Go ahead. Finish coloring your truck.
But Mommy, I don't want to get smoke.
That's okay. It's not going to be anything in here. But we do this for practice just in case anything was to ever happen. You'll know what to do. Right? You don't have to be worried. You don't have to be worried, okay? There's nothing going to happen. But you just need to know about fire safety, okay?
Right.
All right.
It's just that everyone wants to be safe.
That's correct. Everyone has to be safe. Everyone has to be safe, okay?
But I don't like fire trucks because they get the fire and I don't like smoke either.
That's okay.
It won't get to you. It won't get to me.
Well, that's the reason why we have firemen and fire trucks to help us if anything was to ever happen, okay? So you don't have to worry because fire trucks and fire stations and firemen and firewomen are everywhere to help us, okay? So you don't have to worry, okay? All right, can I see a smile? That's my sweet girl. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yes, it is okay.
I'm getting tired coloring.
You're getting tired?
Yes, that means I want to take a break and eat a snack.
No. You can get a snack for lunch after we're done, after you're done with school.
Right.
Right.
So after I'm done with school, I can take a break and eat a snack.
Yes, you can.
Maybe I can play. I can play in the living room. I can play in the living room for a little bit, and then I can take a break and eat a snack. Alright?
Sure. Don't bother my camera. That looks really good, Zara. That looks really, really good.
Good job coloring inside
Yes.
the line.
Great job coloring inside the lines.
Good job coloring red.
Yes, ma'am.
Put that racing lights. So that means it's a color fire drop.
That's right. Okay, let's see what's on the next page. You did a great job with your fire truck.
Mom, can I color my so all the smoke won't get on my nose?
Yes, that's a good idea. That is actually a very, very good idea. If there was ever smoke in the house, you cover your mouth and crawl really low so that the smoke doesn't get in your mouth. You cover it with but not with your hands. You would probably cover it with like a shirt or something like that, like this, your nose and your mouth. Just like that. Okay? All right, good job. So now this page, this is what we want to talk about now before we get to this. We're going to talk about things that are safe to touch when they're hot. Talking about things that are safe to touch when they are hot. Okay? So what things do you see?
I see a ball that's safe to touch.
Okay, what else do
And
you
I see
see?
a pillow that's safe to touch.
Mm-hmm.
And I see a teddy bear that's safe to touch.
Mm-hmm.
And a chair that's safe to touch.
Mm-hmm.
And some books that's safe to touch.
Mm-hmm.
And a truck that's safe to touch. And paints that's
Well, a toy truck might be safe to touch, but is a real truck safe to touch?
no.
Okay, good job. What on there do you see that is not safe to touch?
That's not safe to touch.
What is that?
That's a candle.
That's right.
That's not safe to touch.
What is
That's
that?
a fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's not safe to touch. That's a kitchen.
That's a stove in the kitchen. What else is not safe to touch?
A charger. That's not safe to touch.
That's right. That is called a...
And that's not safe to touch either.
And what is that?
That's I don't know what that is.
That's called matches.
Match.
But you do know that that is not safe to touch. You are correct. This is called an outlet. An outlet is what we plug things into. And you are correct. That is not safe to touch. All right. Can you read these words here? What are
Like
these?
this plug.
It's a plug. That's correct. It is not safe to touch. Not those. We're done with those. I want you to read these. Starting with this one. What does this say?
Fire truck. Fire. That means fire.
Mhm.
Fire. What is this?
That's called a hydrant.
Hydrant.
A hydrant is what the firefighters need. They use this. This is outside. I'm going to show you a hydrant, okay?
No, I don't want some.
Okay. The firefighters need this. They're going to plug their hose up into it, and that's how they get their water to put out the fires, okay? That's a hydrant. And this is called, do you know what this is?
Hydrant.
Mm-hmm.
Fire.
No, that's an extinguisher. Can you say extinguisher?
Extinguisher.
Very good.
That usually is for people, for firewomen and firemen.
Fire women and firemen. Say fire women.
And firemen.
Uh-huh. The extinguisher, you're right. They use this to put out fires, or the family, we can use this to put out fires in the kitchen. Okay? All right. So this, who is this?
A fire?
Fire what?
Fire, a fire,
Fire, what's this word?
fire,
Fighter.
fighter.
So she,
Firefighter.
that's right, firefighter. Okay, so now that you know all of these words, I want you to trace these words and then we're going to paint, okay?
Great.
No, don't trace them with the crayon. Let's trace them with the pencil. It's better.
It's bad.
It's better with the pencil.
Mom, can we color? Can we trace the fire truck? Can we trace the fire thing too?
Yes, we're going to trace all of that. We're going to trace the all of those things. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, come on. But we are all done for the morning. We have done our reading, writing, and our art. So I'm going to let her just have at it. However long she wants to paint, she can just go ahead and paint. But we are all done with our subjects for today. You're done? Very good. So we're all done for today. And, well, we're all done for the morning.
Yes, we're all done for the morning.
And we will be back at 2:30 in order to do our math, science, and social studies.
So how are y'all today? Y'all pretty good?
Doing good. Yeah, how are you doing today, Mama?
Good.
Good. Good. So you excited about seeing the fire trucks?
Mm-hmm.
You are? So our fire trucks are a little bit different. Just a little bit. And you'll see them in just a second. Just a little walk down here.
Oh, you got a nice kitchen in here.
Oh yeah. This is the big house.
Uh-uh.
One of our biggest stations. So
Wow.
So this is our fire truck day. So this is where we come out, we get to our assigned apparatus there in that day. Right now it is very clean. We have some trucks out that are in service. We just got some brand new engines, a new ladder in, a new rescue in. So this house was very, very, very packed with trucks. But right here is our main piece, or one of our main pieces out of the station is our engines. So a lot of fire trucks are typically red, but what color is this?
Yellow.
Yellow. So way back in the day, we had an option to go either red or yellow. Membership voted to go yellow. A study had come out showing yellow fire trucks were going to be the new thing, this and that. That didn't come to fruition, and so everybody else stayed there either reds or whites, like South Lynch's has white trucks. We chose to stay yellow. That just makes us unique. So if you see a yellow fire truck on the road,
It's House Springs.
it's House Springs. We're, I think, the only department in the state of South Carolina
With the yellow truck. Wow.
yellow trucks. So we are very
That's cool.
we are very well known for our color of our trucks. When they know when they see a yellow truck, we're ready to come to work and get the emergency out of the way.
Mom, is Libby in this house?
Yep. Listen to the truck. Ooh, look.
This is how we get we operate on fires, different things. We got a bunch of hand tools. So we are 20% paid, and the rest are volunteers. So 80% of our staffing comes from volunteers.
Wow.
So right now I don't know if anybody's sitting in recliners. We normally have people sitting in recliners. Those are volunteers. I'm a part-time paid member. Captain Powell on the other side, he's our paid maintenance guy. Chief Dillon, and a couple more paid employees, but everybody else is volunteer.
Wow.
So when our pagers go off, our radios go off, they come typically from their house, typically from their building, or, typically from their work. So when you see guys like me first, and then you see all these pickups and things coming up, those are our volunteers.
Oh, okay.
So this is set up more for a volunteer setup because, like I said, we are 20% paid and 80% volunteer. So this helps everybody out a little bit. Right here, we have our big sauce. That's how we get in things.
You see the fire shoes? We're going to get there.
We'll get there in a minute. But this is just our basic compartment.
Look.
Our saws, we get to cut stuff. You see that blade's been cut on a few times. Our generators to provide lights to us, and a big old fan. Mom or Dad, have y'all burnt something in your house before? Cooking?
Yeah.
Sometimes. I know I have. But this is the fan you'll see us pull out. We'll go to the front door. We'll open some windows up. And this will help push it out.
Push out that smoke. Okay.
Right here we have some of our hand tools.
Look.
This is what we use mostly is our Halligan bar or our iron set right here. This is what we typically come over here and grab. In these compartments we have our fire extinguishers.
Got the extinguisher. Remember we talked about
People
that?
ask all the time why we have fire extinguishers. This fire extinguisher is considered an ABC. It's used for paper, oil products, or conduit electrical. So anything charged with electrical, anything that has an oil base or anything like that, or anything that's paper, we can use that can for. That's why we carry it. Because sometimes water's not the best option for that situation. Yes, ma'am, you had a question.
You have a question?
Yes. How do fire trucks move?
How do fire trucks move? So, all right. So, you know, in your mom and dad's car, they have a hood in front. They have a big old hood and they have an engine and stuff. So our engine and stuff is under our cab. We actually sit on top of our engine. And then that's why you see the cab, it doesn't have a front hood.
Oh.
Because we sit on top of the engine, basically. We'll see that in a minute when we go around. I'll let you climb in the fire truck. Good deal?
Yes.
So what did you say these trucks at here, they're what color?
Yellow.
And what color are the other trucks?
Red.
That's right.